What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the video today. Today we are going to be unboxing, taste testing, and taking a look at the new Raspberry Pi GFUEL flavor. Now, this is this year's limited edition Thanksgiving flavor. Now, I bet it could come back a little bit, so just keep an eye out this holiday and stuff for Christmas and everything. I guarantee you it'll probably come back, but it'll probably only come back for certain BOGOs or limited times like that. But like I said, today we're going to be unboxing it, taking a look at it, taste testing it, and we'll taste it in water and milk today and let you guys know which one is better. Now, I also wanted to give a huge thank you to Matthew. He actually just got his tub today, and mine only just shipped today, so I don't know what's going on with that. I wouldn't have been able to put out my review for another 2-3 days, so huge shout out to Matthew. He just got his tub, and he said, hey, Shock, you know, if you want mine, I'm definitely willing to give it to you. So I actually drove over to his house. He's only like 20 minutes away from me, and I was able to get this raspberry tub from him. So huge thank you, Matthew. I really do appreciate it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so here we go. This is the Raspberry Pi tub. Now, I also want to say that we have had, in terms of flavors like this, we've had peach cobbler, which is actually really good. I really like peach cobbler. It's got like this cinnamon. It's almost like cinnamon toast crunch and milk. It's really good. And then I personally have actually tried a flavor that has never come out. I've tried a blueberry pie or blueberry pastry when I was at the GFUEL house a few years ago. And I'm gonna be honest, the blueberry pie did not taste good at all. I'm gonna be honest with you. The CEO of GFUEL even agreed, and he said he didn't really like it. So definitely that's probably why they did raspberry pie. I'm guessing it tasted better than blueberry pie. But overall, this tub design and art is looking amazing. I love the feel that they went with. And then taking a look at the label, I'm not seeing anything interesting. You know, with peach cobbler, they actually have some cinnamon, real cinnamon in there. But with this one, I'm not seeing any raspberry extracts or, you know, anything weird like that going on. Now, also want to re-emphasize this flavor on the website. They actually say it's supposed to be a raspberry jam sort of pie with a graham cracker crust. So apparently it's going to be more of a graham cracker instead of pastry. So very interested to taste that. But let's go ahead and open this baby up here. So I'm just going to take my fingernails. I take them all across the top and then take this right off. Now, I also want to say huge thank you to everybody that's been using code SHOCK on the new Summit flavor, the new raspberry creamsicle that released today. Code SHOCK also will be 30% off starting in the morning tomorrow. So thank you to everybody that's going to be using that. I do appreciate that. All right, so here we go. That's what the powder looks like. It actually looks a little bit more grainy than normal. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know. It looks kind of normal. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get a smell of the raspberry pie flavor. Wow, okay. That smells very good. Okay, wait. It actually has a little bit of that Party Punch sort of grainy, like, I don't know, that bready smell from Party Punch almost. Yeah, that's interesting. It almost has a Party Punch similar smell to it going on. With the sour from the raspberry, and then like the bready pastry smell, or a cookie smell, or I don't know. What would you call something that is, that's like cereal? Like, what is that feeling like, what is cereal? It's not pastry. It's not a cookie. I don't even know. But either way, I smell the raspberry, and I smell like the pastry-ish smell in it. And it smells pretty good, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's almost reminding me of like a Pop-Tart, maybe? Maybe not, I don't know. But either way, it smells pretty good. I'm gonna go get a shaker with some water and a shaker with some milk. Alrighty guys, we've got our milk and our water. I've got about half a shaker of milk, and we're doing a full shaker of water here. All right, guys, so what I've got going on here is about 16 ounces of water with a few ice cubes. That's usually what I like to do when I make my GFUEL. And then I'm gonna take the top off of here, And thankfully, we kind of have the scooper at the top this time, so I don't have to get my hands super powdery. And then I'm gonna, definitely you always want to empty the powder out of the scooper because it can be a little bit too much in there because it's really jam-packed. Now, I'm actually gonna take the top part off of this scooper because this is meant for funneling into water bottles. And I'm not one for using the water bottles. I prefer a shaker. So, I'm actually gonna give the tub a good shake. You know, I'm gonna try to give my new tubs a good shake just to make sure everything's mixed up enough, you know? There we go. Give it a good shakey wakey. All right. Okay, there we go. Yeah, now we're really fluffy. That looks better. Okay. That smells real good, man. Okay, I'm gonna get one scoop here, guys. So there we go. That is one scoop of G Fuel. Might even be going a little extra, and I'm gonna put that into our shaker here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and mix this baby up. Alrighty, guys, I think that is about it. So this is, wow, I did not expect it to be this red. It is very red. I mean, we're talking like hype sauce red here. Or maiden's blood. Wow. That is very, very red. But it is definitely more of a raspberry red, I must say. A little foamy, but not too foamy. But yeah, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. The raspberry pie flavor, that's what it looks like. Let's go ahead and pop the top here and give ourselves a smell. Here we go. Okay, I'm a little bit afraid because I'm getting a big smell of, man, I'm a little afraid because it's smelling like Party Punch a little bit, and I really didn't like Party Punch because it's got that sourness of like fruit and what Party Punch had in the smell. And then it has that sort of pastry, cereal, almost like bready, like something sort of smell, desserty smell with it. So I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, raspberry pie, let's see how she tastes here. And, you know, I want to give it its chance. I know it'll probably taste better in milk, but we're trying it in water first. Here we go. Raspberry pie. What? Hold on. Hold up. Okay. That's banging, bro. Wow. Okay. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Wow. I did not expect that at all. That is, that's banging. What? I did not expect that at all. I mean, okay, let's be honest with you guys right now here, okay? This is like 90% raspberry, okay? And let me be clear, I'm glad G Fuel actually did this because it's really good. It's like 90% raspberry, maybe 80% raspberry, and then 20% of this pastry-ish, like something going on. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I think in water, it's actually decent, and it actually tastes better than peach cobbler in water. The smell's a little weird, but it definitely smells more pastry than it tastes. I mean, it's definitely interesting, but I do like it, and I do think that it tastes better than I thought it would taste. Honestly, I was a little scared. I thought it would taste really weird, but I actually don't mind it. You know, it's got this raspberry, mostly raspberry, and then, like I said, 80% raspberry, 20% like pastry or something going on there. Graham cracker crust, I'm not tasting graham cracker, man. I don't know about you guys, but I don't taste no graham cracker. It has a very similar vibe going on with Party Punch, though, I must say. Right now, I think it's a cool flavor. It's a good flavor. I like it in water. Am I going to voluntarily choose to drink this in my rotation? Probably not. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I probably am not going to involuntarily pick to drink this in water at least. So for that reason, it's going to go down into the 7s, I think. You know, it's not bad. For me, bad is like 6, 5, 4. Oh, 3, 2, 1s is just never, absolutely terrible. That's Chili Dog's area. But, you know, once you get into like 5, 6, 7s for me, that's like, it's not, well, okay. Let's say 7s for me is, and you guys, I know you guys always get a little mad about my ranking, but it's so hard for me to give a flavor that's not bad a really low score, you know? Because like, this is not a bad flavor. It's actually quite good. But would I drink it on the daily and would I have it in my weekly rotation? Probably not. So I'm going to give it a 7.2 out of 10. I think it gets a 7.2 out of 10. Pretty solid, good flavor, but not really gonna pick it and not really gonna choose it personally for me. You know, I think there's definitely gonna be some of you guys out there that are actually gonna really like this on the daily. But for me, in milk, in water, it's almost just raspberry with a little bit of some interesting, like, almost pastry something going on there. But it's more of an artificial pastry. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's more of an artificial pastry. I think peach cobbler, honestly, was more of a realistic flavor. I would say this is more artificial compared to peach cobbler. I think peach cobbler is way more like real tasting when it comes to the actual like pie. But let's try it in milk and see what I think. All right, guys, so here it is mixed up in some milk. I've got a little oat milk here. It's the only milk that I had at the moment, but that's what it looks like in the oat milk. Now, I am hoping one thing, and one thing only. Please do not be sour. That is my only, like, concern right now, is I really hope this is not sour, because if I taste the regular one in water, it has a little bitterness to it, and that usually, bitter and milk do not go. Let me just tell you guys that right now. Bitter and milk do not go. So, I learned that the hard way with Party Punch. But let's go ahead and try the raspberry pie in milk, ladies and gentlemen, and see what we think here. So, Wow, that smells pretty good in milk, I'm not gonna lie. That smells real good in milk. But, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, raspberry pie, GFUEL, and milk. Let's see how it is. Here we go. Please, please don't be sour. It's a little sour, a little bit. Not bad. Not bad. Definitely getting more pastry vibes and actual pie vibes from in milk, I think. Is a little sour hit, though, that I'm not too fond of in the milk. Let's try the water combination here again. Yeah, definitely more sour in the water. I mean, tastes more like Party Punch in water. Yeah, I definitely think it's better in milk. I think this flavor itself works better in milk, but not by much. I mean, I think I'd only raise the rank to like a 7.5 out of 10 compared to the water 7.2 out of 10. I think in milk it gets a 7.5 out of 10, but it doesn't really, like, it just adds to the flavor of the pastry. I think it would be better if it was a little less sour. Like, I think that's my only problem is, but, you know, yet again, if you were having a real raspberry pie, I think that raspberries are pretty bitter, so it's pretty close to a representation of that. I do wish almost that there was a little bit of like burnt crust taste. That, maybe not, that's kind of weird, I don't know. But like, I don't know. I feel like it could have tasted closer to a raspberry pie. That's what I'm getting at. Because I feel like they nailed it on the head with peach cobbler. Like, peach cobbler is so close to like a peach cobbler. Like, it is nuts. And that could be the combination of real cinnamon in there. But For me personally, raspberry pie, I think it's really good in milk. I think it works better in milk, but I do think it could have been a little less sour and it would have been almost perfect as a raspberry pie flavor. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is my unboxing, taste test, and review of Raspberry Pi GFUEL flavor. This was, like I said, a Thanksgiving exclusive, so I don't know if it's going to come back. It probably will sometime soon. Make sure to also use code CHOC, ladies and gentlemen. It should be 30% off from, I believe, tomorrow morning until like another 10 days or something. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. But let me know what you think. I saw a few of you guys that got your Raspberry Pi today, so let me know what you thought about it. I think this flavor is better in water than peach cobbler, but I think peach cobbler is better in milk than this flavor. So in water, I'd rather have this. In milk, I'd rather have peach cobbler. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to drop a like, use code CHOC, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen.